After reaching its first peak in the Bahamas as a Category 4 hurricane, Joyce is once again strengthening. As of the 5 p.m. advisory, Joyce is once again a Category 2 hurricane with maximum sustained winds of 100 miles per hour, with a minimum central pressure of 973 millibars. It is currently about 40 miles north-northeast of Cape Hatteras, North Carolina, as the eye wall scrapes the Outer Banks. As we examine the latest track from the NHC, intensification is expected to continue for the next 12 hours, with the storm once again becoming a major hurricane as it passes very close to, if not over, the coastal areas of Virginia, Maryland, and Delaware. As the storm approaches cooler waters offshore of New Jersey and increasing wind shear, we are going to see some quick weakening of Joyce, and it will likely be a Category 1 hurricane at landfall on Long Island. One of the biggest threats from Joyce will be storm surge. Looking at the forecasted storm surge heights from the NHC, coastal areas from Eastville, Virginia to Seaside Heights, New Jersey will see storm surge greater than 9 feet. Areas from Eastville down to the Outer Banks, from Seaside Heights to Long Island and portions of the Chesapeake Bay are forecasted to see 6 to 9 feet of storm surge. Other areas, including further into the Chesapeake and southern New England, should see 3 to 6 feet of storm surge.
The National Weather Service in Wakefield has issued an extreme wind warning for central Worcester County in southeastern Maryland, northeastern Accomack County in southeastern Virginia, until 5:30 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 1:15 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, National Weather Service Doppler radar and surface observations indicated extreme winds associated with the eye wall of Hurricane Joyce were moving onshore 16 miles east of Parksley, or 23 miles southeast of Pocomoke City, moving north at 15 to 20 miles per hour. This is an extremely dangerous and life-threatening situation. Locations impacted include Bishop, Horntown, Powood, Knapsville, Snow Hill, Goodwill, Greenbackville, Ocean Pines, Wallops Island, Temperanceville, Milsonia, Modest Town, Oak Hall, Chedartown, Clam, Guilford, Mount Wesley, Showell, Assawoman, and Bergeron. Precautionary preparedness actions. Widespread destructive winds of 115 to 120 miles per hour will spread across Worcester County and Accomack County, producing swaths of tornado-like damage. The safest place to be during a major landfalling hurricane is in a reinforced interior room away from windows. Get under a table or other piece of sturdy furniture. Use mattresses, blankets, or pillows to cover your head and body. Remain in place through the passage of these life-threatening conditions. The National Weather Service in Wakefield has issued an extreme wind warning for central Worcester County in southeastern Maryland, northeastern Accomack County in southeastern Virginia.
The following message is being transmitted at the request of emergency management officials in the counties of Cape May, Atlantic, Eastern Burlington, and Ocean. Hurricane Joyce, an extremely dangerous Category 3 hurricane, with maximum sustained winds of 125 miles per hour, is approaching coastal New Jersey. Devastating impacts that could rival Superstorm Sandy in 2012 are possible across the coastal areas over the next several hours, with damaging to destructive winds between 75 and 125 miles per hour, and storm surge exceeding 9 feet. Residents in the mentioned counties who are remaining must shelter in place immediately if they have not done so already. Bring your emergency supplies with you to your shelter. Make sure to shelter in a reinforced room where you will be protected from both extreme winds and flooding of any sort. Once the storm passes, do not leave your location unless it is safe to do so. Damage will be widespread and extensive, especially across areas immediately along the coast. Power, water, and communications will be out for weeks, potentially months. Power lines, trees, and other debris will block many roadways, including highways and interstates. If anyone in your home is injured during the passage of the storm, attempt to tend to them until emergency services can reach you. Repeating, Hurricane Joyce is about to bring devastating, long-term impacts to the coastal areas of New Jersey over the next several hours. For those who have not evacuated inland, shelter in place in a reinforced shelter immediately. Stay tuned for more information on this dangerous situation.